What's going on, tribe? What's good? I honestly didn't know that I could do that. All right, sorry. I have my mic connected right now to my phone through a wired part through like the Type C connection, and apparently I can still listen to my music while I drive, and I'm talking to y'all, so I can just have my music going while I talk to y'all. Perfect. Nothing looks like it's getting messed up. We got green lights on the mic. All right, for sure. All right, what's going on, y'all? I just figured something out. I didn't know I could not listen to my music. I could bump my music as I drive. I just gotta make sure it's not loud enough that it gets caught, and I hit some kind of copyright thing. But I don't think so. I think it'll be all right. So, what's good? I hope everybody had a good weekend. I know the last time I think I dropped a podcast episode was Saturday or Sunday. I should be able to upload this one today as I get to point B, wherever the hell I'm going. Lawrenceville store. That's where I'm going to right now. Quick update on just stuff, anime related stuff. Okay, so I did a review video for One Piece, Boku no Hero Academia, and Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest. At this point, I have to go through and edit it, and then I should be dropping it. Now, one thing I noticed is the backdrop kind of image that I have behind the video feed of my recording and like of the actual anime. I have the wrong backdrop behind there. Like I have the wrong anime backdrop on there. So I'm gonna see about doing something for that. I could just overlay a picture on top of it uh, with my social media information, and then that should be good to go from there. So um, that shouldn't be that big of a deal. I just need to figure that part out. I seen a video of a guy. So I do my editing and everything on a laptop, a gaming laptop, an MSI one that's pretty dated at this point. It's got some years on it. So when it comes to editing on there, it's very choppy, very laggy. Now I seen a video online on YouTube of a guy who pretty much walks you through the steps of how he edits reaction videos, specifically anime reaction videos. And he does something to where he like compresses the file so that it's not so big, and then he works on it like in the editing on DaVinci Resolve, and has little to no issues. I was hoping that with the RAM upgrade that I did, that it would have remedied the lag for editing the videos, but apparently not. So we're gonna try that and see if that helps. Because if it does, I could get the editing done very quickly. The editing for the reaction videos is what's gonna take the longest, ish. More so because, like, when I watch animes, this is my first time kind of getting into reaction videos, reacting to animes and stuff like that. So I don't know the full scale of um, like how it's gonna go down in the long run. Like for instance, a lot of reaction videos, a lot of people talk throughout the anime. I'm somebody that really doesn't like to talk while I'm watching the anime. I kind of like to take it all in, and then I'll talk about it afterwards. So I may do something where, um, like one, I'm gonna get in the habit of talking more throughout the anime. I'll end up pausing, like just spacebar hitting, talking briefly on what I'm seeing. Um, One thing that I did, because when I was recording Fairy Tail, stop doing that. When I started recording Fairy Tail 100 Year Quest, the I had a homie of mine come through, and so I couldn't like fully watch it. Like I watched it all the way through, but I didn't pay attention to shit. So I came back to the episode a day and a half later, and or a day later, sorry, and I recorded what was left, which was really like 3 or 4 minutes of what was left. But then what I ended up doing is kind of just like fast forwarding through the anime, like just holding the actual like I guess the progress bar or the playback bar, and then I just was kind of forwarding through the whole anime and just kind of going through it and retouching on certain parts. Stop yawning. Certain parts of it that like I could just kind of give a real good analysis on what it is. Like I said, I normally don't like to talk when I'm watching. I don't like no interruptions. But like I said, I am going to try to get in the habit of pausing more, doing quick little talks on the show and everything like that. There's something I want to try with DaVinci Resolve, which I saw, which I think it said it had like an AI like editing feature. So I'm wondering if I can do something to where it'll cut some of the video clips for me, and I can specify like you know, and not talking. So where anytime I'm talking, for sure keep those clips in. Um, if you see this video having action, too much action, make sure that's in. Stuff like that. So maybe AI can just snip out the boring shit, and I don't got to worry about it. If you're not moving, I'm moving. Go quickly, quickly, go. Why are you still looking? Okay, I just allowed a car to come out of the driveway and get in front of me to get on the street to just go on to like the flow of traffic, right? He proceeds to keep looking left. I'm to his left as he's turning. Like I am blocking anything that could prevent you from making this turn, and I'm allowing you to make the turn. Why are you looking? Just do the turn. Again, I do record these videos, these podcasts while I'm driving uh, from one store to the other. So, and I say one store to the other, like Lawrenceville to from Decatur to Lawrenceville is where I got to drive. Um, if you guys are unaware, I don't think I specified a date. Today is the 11th, September 11th. So normally what I do every 9/11 is, when people pass away. I remember the first time I ever saw this tradition, I guess you could call it, or gesture, whatever, was in WWF. When wrestling was still WWF, fuck that WWE bullshit. I stopped watching it when they made it like that. Like, man, fuck y'all. You're just gonna ruin my childhood. So, they do a tradition, which is a common tradition, and at least in American cultures, where if there's a day that you're celebrating a passing or the passing of someone or any kind of celebration of the sort like that, you get like a black something, bandana, sock, shirt, whatever, but you just get that, you wrap it around your arm. I don't know if it's got to be a specific arm, honestly. It's always the right one for me, but just to kind of pay homage and remembrance to those that passed away, unfortunately, on 9/11. So if you're hearing to this and you have members that, fell to such tragic event, my respects to you, my condolences. Yeah. So yeah, I always wrap something around my arm on said day. So on the freeway right now, I cannot stop yawning for the life of me. That means it has nothing to do with my mental, because I am very mentally awake right now. That's one of the main reasons why I was like, I'm gonna do this podcast to see if it keeps me awake, and I'm still yawning. That means it's the van. Something about I low key feel it's because I used to go to sleep in New York on the train, and I would just have a hop to my sleep, like just da-doom, 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 da-doom. If you've ever been on a train station or in a train in New York, I don't know if all trains do have this same repetitive noise, but you could be in New York in the train and you'll just hear da-doom, 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 da-doom. And something about that, and you're like hopping. So it's like lulling you to sleep. Like, yo, that should be killing me. Excuse me. Damn it, man. That shit gets so annoying. Nothing is scarier than fucking yawning while you're driving. That it is very freaking annoying. Alright, animes. I was doing the reaction videos. Still need to watch Solo Leveling. I'm gonna try to get into that today, honestly. At least do a couple episodes. Like, I'm still on episode 1. Um, like I said, I'm very much looking forward to it. I just haven't seen it. I redid the first episode. I tried doing a review for it. Video quality was whack. Audio was not the way it should have been. So now I got everything kind of squared away, so we should be able to go to it coming today. Cars, there was no F1 race this weekend, so the F1 race should be this Saturday. Well, this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And they're going to go do it at the Azerbaijan, which means it's a night race and a street race, if I'm not mistaken. So that's going to be interesting. What else? I used to watch Formula D events and Formula Drift. I need to see how those are cracking again. I really wish they had like GiNkO events. That would be dope to see. I typed in GiNkO on YouTube the other day, and it was showing me horses. Somebody explain to me why horses are under GiNkO. Are they doing it too now? Had they always had it called GiNkO for horses? Like, it looks like that equestrian thing where, you know what that thing was like, that video where Snoop Dogg and Kevin Hart are talking about the horse crip walking and shit. Like, where they do stuff like that. That's equestrian, as far as I'm aware. So I don't know if that's what that is, but I want to see more GiNkO events. Still working on getting the S15. Everything I'm doing right now, even the podcast now, all of that incrementally is putting me in the path to get my 240. It's coming. And I'm here for it. So, that's cars, anime cars, gardening. I still got to clean my room so I can get some plants up, so I can get all the plants. Sorry, I actually want to try growing moringa right now throughout the winter. Keep them in my house the whole time, and nice and big, so that when spring comes next year, they'll have a huge head start. And just let them grow. And then I can sell moringa trees. I want to sell like branches. Come on, dude, get away from me. You gonna let me go? Thank you. Thank you. Man, Georgia got some of the fucking rudest drivers. And every once in a while, you got a kind one. But man, this motherfucker in front of me is an asshole. Sorry for all the curses, but Jesus. Farm gardening, yeah. So that's where I'm at right now. Still wanting to grow my mushrooms. I actually found a shop where a lady said that they would buy my mushrooms. So I'm looking forward to that. What else? Dried and fresh. So I have several options. I really want to grow those, I think they're called red antlers and cordyceps for sure. Those are the ones I'm looking forward to. And even making tinctures out of them. I've never made tinctures before, but learning how to make tincture, especially with like some castor oil. From everything I've seen, castor oil is one of the best things you can use for like a tincture base. So I'm going with that. If anybody's wondering what I'm eating, vanilla wafers. I buy a box like once a week, and in one of the days of my drive, it's literally my snack. That's the gardening, gaming. I want to update the Instagram page right now because the page that I do, the channel that I do gaming on YouTube is my sneaker channel, and I want that sneaker channel to be a gaming sneaker channel. So I've come up with the name. It's going to be GiNkO Kicks Gaming, and that'll encompass my sneaker reviews that I do and going gaming live. That'll be on Instagram, TikTok, what's the other? YouTube. My LinkedIn and my Threads, those I like because I kind of have everything together in one. Especially with Threads. Threads is still winning out of all the apps I'm in. Threads is on it. I found a sneakerhead person the other day. Real cool to talk to. So, if you haven't jumped on Threads yet, definitely get on it. Especially if you're trying to like grow a brand or start a business or something like that, and you want to get like engagement, talk to people, get some like constructive criticism back. Threads is where it's at. Right now, my feed consists heavily of gamers, animes, people, and sneakerheads. Perfect. The car stuff, I get a few car stuff here and there, like JDM stuff, like Skylines, like 240s, A86 Corollas, like Hachirokus. Actually, some dope ass cars. It's been inspiring me. I've been posting my R32. I used to own an R32 GTR, right-hand drive, like legit from Japan. Got it from a shop in Florida called Montu Motors. I think they're still up. I tried reaching out to them so I can get a price range and some details on getting an S15. They never answered me. They never answered back on my emails. Never called back. Nothing. So who knows? You scared me a little bit, biker. So that's on the gaming side. Anything else worth mentioning? Marvel's Capcom 2 is what I'm gaming on. Finally completed the roster. At this point, I got to get one of the extra levels, and then at this point, I'm just collecting colors and colors, pictures, and that's it. Got to work my experience points all the way to $99.99, and the game is complete. Anything else worth gaming mentioning? I do want to get a gaming PC eventually. Like the laptop is just not gonna cut it over time for sure. It's a good backup. Like for right now, what I'm doing, just starting, just so that I can do something, and have people see the journey and me starting from nothing, and then like kind of just little by little, just kind of building up. Right now, I got September, I got October, November to save money, so I can see if I can get a nice ass deal on something on like Black Friday. I want to build it. I don't want to pre-build. And I know Micro Center because I stayed like 5 minutes from a Micro Center. So I know they always have deals. They always have a clearance rack. So it's just about going there consistently and just like Frankensteining a bunch of pieces together. Like if they got processors on sale or like a crazy clearance, boom, just go there and get a processor and that's it. And if they got a motherboard on sale, boom, just make sure you just being very sure that what I'm buying is compatible with one another. And nowadays, that ain't nothing than a quick Google search. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Anything else worth gaming wise? There's something I do want to try for the PS4. So Elgato has something that's called, I think, a capture card, if I'm not mistaken. Mine is HD60, the model. I think they have an HD 60S and a 60 Plus or S Plus, something like that. This is like 3 models, but from my understanding, the whole purpose of that thing is it converts the image that you are seeing, like it converts the, I guess, the video output of the PlayStation. It converts it so it's readable to a computer. So then I can be on like OBS or something like that. And the PlayStation essentially has like its own video feed. And I can see it through the PC is what I'm assuming. But then I don't have the image on the TV, which is what I want. So I think all I should really get is an HDMI splitter and have it splitting from the capture card. So the capture card, so because I need the video with the capture card you're seeing, so I can see it on my TV. Because I want to be able to game off my TV. I don't want to downsize my video screen so that I can stream on my, so like the video feeds on laptop so that I can stream. Like I'm not gonna be enjoying the game as much, and then y'all gonna know that I'm not enjoying the game as much. So I might as well wait. The gaming for Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and the other one, I mean, that one I already know that should be on a laptop, so that's not bugging me. But if I'm playing Gran Turismo or Ghost of Tsushima on a laptop where I know I never play it, it's gonna irk me a little bit. So I might as well wait. I still got retro games I can play. I have Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter 2, Counter Strike. Those are the main ones. Shit, if I get to Warcraft, maybe. Like when it comes to PC games, I always wanted to get good at Warcraft, Frozen Throne, where you still gotta like build up. Like you start with 5. Well, I used to start with the org, so you start with 5 peons, then you gotta build your whole base from there. Like the only game I was really good at that's like that was Command and Conquer Generals 1 and 2. I picked China, and it's a wrap. You can have a bunch of hackers making you money, and you have these big ass, like, I think they were called dragon tanks or something like that, but they could heal. Essentially, like if you were in their vicinity, they could heal your soldiers. Man, I used to make some crazy army battles. I made an army so big that all my soldiers didn't move. Like I sent all my soldiers to the base to attack, and when the fight was over and I won, there were still soldiers that hadn't moved. That's how much, and that one was intentional. Like I'm trying to pick the biggest army I can think of right now and just rush. That shit was fun. Warcraft is one that I always wanted to go. I've only had one W ever in that game, and it was playing with the undead, easiest difficulty on the first map, Booty Bay. Super small map. It's the only time I've ever won. Other than that, I've never won a single fucking game without cheating. Always got to use like Who's Your Daddy, Black Sheep Wall, Greed is Good. That was invulnerability, being able to see the whole map, and then infinite money. And I could just build. And even then, I still wouldn't do it right. That's how I knew, like, fundamentally, my fundamentals of the game are just horrible. And I've tried looking at YouTube videos. There's a guy that's, like, amazing on that shit. I got homies that put in work on it, too. Like, 2 of my best homies. Or one of them passed away, R.I.P. But my other homie, he's like a brother from another mother. And he gets down on that shit. Any class, it don't fucking matter. I'm trying to get good with the orcs. You can throw them undead, orcs, elves, humans, don't matter. He can work it with any of them. So that might be something y'all see me down the line get into. Counter-Strike I'm definitely going to get into. I got to download that shit. I might end up getting Steam just so that I could download Marvel vs. Capcom 2 and then just get Counter-Strike 2. But I might wait it out, see if they have it on sale. They do a sale, Christmas sale, Black Friday sale, or something like that. Like I said, right now I'm working on building on it through the... Well, I already got all the characters built, but completely building the game through the PS2 emulator. I saw Justin Wong the other day, him on his channel, reviewing the game, and in the menus you can have everybody unlocked already, costumes, everything, triple pick the same character. So there's gonna be no completing the game. It's gonna be about playing. At this point, I'm gonna end the gaming section with this. At this point in my life, I got into Marvel's Capcom when it came out for Dreamcast. Right? I seen a post recently that said Dreamcast turned 25 years old yesterday. I don't know if it was yesterday, but I'm pretty sure it's hit the 25-year mark. I've been playing that game since middle school. Yeah, since like 6th or 7th grade. Mastered the game to the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge. By the time I was like 18 or 19, the game was mastered. Nobody could beat me amongst my people. Then with the magics of YouTube, and now that I can see gaming shit on YouTube, and I never even thought to see certain stuff on YouTube, um, even though you can see everything on YouTube. Like I never thought to go back and like, let me see all this old shit that I used to do. Like for example, skateboarding. I never thought to go back and see old skateboarding videos back on YouTube, like Fulfill the Dreams and Guilty, which were shorty ones, like the Zero stuff, like just any of it. I never even thought about it, and now I can go back and just binge watch a bunch of like old shit. Like it's pretty solid. I forgot why I was talking about this. Skateboarding, binging, watching. I can't remember. It was about gaming. That was the last thing I was touching on. Fuck, I can't remember. Regardless, doesn't matter. If it's important, it'll come to me. But I want to say that's all we had on the game. Marvel vs. Capcom, Dreamcast, 25 years old. I've been playing for a long time. Now that I've been watching YouTube, there's a guy named Justin Wong, who I remember seeing years ago, who was like a crazy Street Fighter, like pro. And I've been like, now that I've been gaming, my YouTube has been showing me feeds of like gaming stuff, specifically with Marvel vs. Capcom 2. And they do these combos on Marvel vs. Capcom 2 that's fucking insane. Infinite combos, you can't stop. Like finding little just glitches in the game and taking advantage of it. Like, I thought I was good. And I see these motherfuckers, and now I feel like regular Goku. And I need to work my way up to Super Saiyan 2, Super Saiyan 3, God mode, Kaioken God mode. Like, I got shit I gotta work on. Which is cool, like I thought I was done with the game, and now like I thought all I really needed was just to learn how to play with other characters. And no, it turns out there is a whole nother God mode to this fucking game. And I'm gonna try my best to get there. So that's where we at on that. Sneakerhead stuff. So I just did the review for the Travis Scott Jumpman Jacks. Not the one with the red swoosh. I wish I had the ones with the red swoosh. I got the GR release of them that just had the sale swoosh on both sides. I did a review on that. Views not as high up as I thought they would be on it. That is to say that it's a pretty old shoe. Like it came out at the beginning of the year, if I'm not mistaken, or like during the holidays last year. So it would make sense that, it's not a hype shoe right now. But still, it was a pretty known shoe. I thought it would do better. I started making shorts for it now, so it has been increasing the views on the long form. My goal at this point is to try to do what I can to make sure that my sneaker videos, overviews, break 100. If they could break 100 views, then at that point I'm happy. I don't have to do anything else. I just let it organically grow as it does, and we'll be good to go. Just the fact that I got 100 views on it alone, I appreciate y'all. However amount of time that y'all seen it. For whatever it's worth, I appreciate y'all, because as I get older, nothing is more important than time. Just the time you spend with others, the time you spend with yourself, the time you have to do things, just time in general it's precious. So the fact that you guys would take the time to see my video, like I said, even if it was for a second, I thank you for the shorts, for the gaming, for the sneaker reviews. I'm going to be doing lives on me sketching, like doing quick little sketches. So that is something to look forward to as well on the apparel channel, as well as my podcasts are going to be going more regularly on now. So that'll be something to look forward to on that. What else sneaker wise? I recently put in a raffle for. There's some. I think it's called Light Carbon Monarch. It's a SB Dunk. This shit looks clean. It's like the. How do I describe it? I need to make a video where I describe what the parts of the box are called, like the shoes are called. Um, I have which ones? I've been thinking about doing a review on the SB Dunk Big Money Savings. It's probably my favorite GR that was released this year. That's an SB Dunk. It looks clean as fuck. And I never had an SB Dunk with rope laces. And they look clean. I got like teal laces on them. They look fire. I only wore them once for my girl's birthday party. So they're still pretty much brand new. Like I said, I've only worn them once. So a quick little clean on the bottom. Take the B-roll shots. That's gonna be what I try to do today on that. Take the B-roll shots on that shoe, but there's like two other shoes that are coming to mind that are probably gonna get done soon. There's probably gonna be the Jordan 1 High Palominos and the Jordan 4 Olives that released. Both of them released at end of last year, beginning of this year. So that's what I'm looking forward to on that. So fingers crossed for me, please, on the raffle. It was a CCS raffle, CCS Plus. I'm a CCS Plus member. So hopefully I get the W on that. I seen people do like a white lace swap on them. Hard. I really wish I had extra funds right now because there's so many SBs that I want, and the prices are like damn near retail. Is crazy. So, what else? Anything apparel wise? Got the screen made. I'm gonna try doing a shirt in the next day or two, just to see how the screen came out, just to see how my technique is. Start working on that. But very much looking forward to that. And if it comes out good, I think it's gonna motivate me to do a bunch of other ones. I gotta start creating some designs and stuff like that. But I've had one or two people randomly on Thread just kind of ask me about it. I had a homeboy ask me about it too, so I'm gonna make him one, and just to kind of get it out there. Maybe do it with these other guys too, the ones that they were asking, just so that I can send them one, just to start getting it out there for them to take pictures with it on social media for their followers to see it, and just for it to start getting traction like that. You know, I do feel like everything I'm doing is serving a purpose, like the podcast episodes, the sneaker reviews, being on Threads, building my following up from there. Like overall, it's gonna help everything. I know it is. I have a strong belief that this is gonna do well. So, anything else worth mentioning? No. I appreciate y'all's time for keeping me awake. I apologize for the yawning. If it made y'all yawn, that should remind me of the Pepsi Cola commercial, where somebody yawns on the TV and then like it just goes around. Somebody's shooting a commercial, now they yawns in the commercial, and everybody sees the commercial is yawning. It's like a huge thing. So yeah, tribe. Like I said, I appreciate y'all time. Be sure to follow all my socials. I have a dot card linked somewhere in my socials. It's got the links to all my socials. GiNkO Gardens, GiNkO Apparel, GiNkO Kicks. That's what it is on everything. GiNkO Chiefs on Twitch and Discord. I got that set up now so I can game on Twitch as well. Maybe I can do reviews on Twitch as well. I don't know what else I can do out there, but we'll check that out. But aside from that, much love. Be well. Have a safe drive. Have a safe. However you're listening to me, just hope you're safe in your environment. Be well. Much love. Be GiNkO. Be generous. Be inspiration. Be knowledgeable. Sorry. Be generous. Be inspiration. Be a ninja. Be knowledgeable. Be optimistic. Um, be well. Much love. Peace, tribe.